Hello, my fellow Nigerians. I greet you all, especially all obedience worldwide. Yes, I don't come again, all the kilos now. Up. Now it is, and they go. My people, it get to read when I carry come, when I say make, when I come touch lights, make everybody see how it be. And they see, they say Nigeria don't get airline. My brothers and my sisters. Now, like, the spokesman of Nigeria airline operators don't come out, come here and say, that airline, there is nothing like Nigeria airline in Nigeria. Say now people hide for the back. Say, even to say, Nigeria want to start operating airline, it must be 3. You can't start with 1, and 1, now they carry come. He said, and moreover, they say the airline, it don't old. The airline, old past Nigeria. They say not be new one at all. And when they watch the airline the way it may be, my mind, they tell me, say, this airline, it not clear. My people, if you not see her, you will understand. The man, the para, he said the people when they behind this thing, he said, God, now he will expose all of them. May not come be saying that me they talk, not be me talking. I will leave you and make now watch the man, the way the man they para for speed. They tell Nigeria and say, this thing, why you eat too much? Why you really be say anything we concern Nigeria and old things? President we old. Our airline, when we say supposed to carry Nigeria, they go anywhere they want to go old. Why we say we know they come for old cargo? Who do us? My people, I know to talk. Make I leave you and make now watch by myself. Before I leave the cassette, make it play, make you enjoy it, make you know what they do, make you know what they happen for Nigeria when we did. Make you share this video. Share this video, like it, leave your comment for the comment section so that Facebook will recommend it to other people to see too. Don't forget, say we have national actor on this platform. Watch it now. Now be this not all.
But what happened? It's a joke taken too far. We've said here that there's nothing Nigeria in Nigerian air.
There's nothing.
There's nothing Nigeria in Nigerian air. Oh yeah, there's nothing like that. We're in court and we have documents about this charade called Nigerian air. You'll be so ashamed being in Nigeria.
What have you brought before the court?
We have found there really that this is an attempt by somebody or some people somewhere trying to hang on the name of Nigeria to take over the business of aviation in this country. Ethiopian Air is an operator which they have mentioned. They've talked about $250 million, of whose money, if it's an equity of Ethiopian Airline, the money would have been deposited in the Central Bank of Nigeria. So who paid $250 million? We have other partners in the business, MRS, NACO. These guys are not aware of this business. They're not interested. So something is happening somewhere. And besides, if after 8 years of talk about Nigerian air, and what we could shamelessly see today is an old Ethiopian airline aircraft, registered in Ethiopian number ET-APR, one aircraft. Oh, Jesus. What is it all about? It's such an absurd.
It's a good thing that you are an operator, because you're an operator. And
yes.
You say so many things are fuzzy, foggy, and unclear.
Amazing.
And apart from having one aircraft at a tarmac, tell us, what exactly are we dealing with when we say it is registered, as an Ethiopian airline, but what we saw there on the body
is a Nigerian air.
Nigerian air.
Well, it is a Nigerian air, and I can tell you that this was decorated to confuse Nigerians and some people, because Nigeria has no stake on this aircraft. It is mandatory in law, regulatory agencies here, and ACAO law, for any aircraft to be registered to be Nigerian aircraft. They must have 5N. The Nigerian registration number. It must be registered. And it can only be registered.
So that's a prefix given to Nigeria.
Yes. If it can only be registered, either that you bought it outrightly or you have a dry lease on it. Not if you're having a wet lease. So for that reason, it can be registered in your name as a Nigerian carrier. But none of this is the case, because our investigation has shown that none of the document of this aircraft is with NCA. They just took off in Ethiopia and landed there. And besides, for you to do this kind of show of shame, you must have gotten to the stage 5 of your AOC. AOC process has stage 5. First stage, you have to express your interest to have LC. The second stage that they will review what they call PASI, the application
LC,
to
the
air operating certificate.
Right.
Yeah. So the second stage that the NCA will review your application, evaluate it, and if it is okay, then you can submit your manuals. That your manuals are every other thing about the specification, the SOP, and all that and all that. And the second stage is that they will inspect your allocations of operations to make sure it's according to the standard. Then the fifth and final stage is flight demonstration and operation. This AOC process of the so-called Nigerian air is still in stage 1. The reason being that the minister and his co-travelers do not want to go through the process. Thanks to NCA, part of the things we are struggling for here is that when we talk about AOC, it's like you're going to university, pass your degree, and given a certificate. If your university process has some shady issues about credibility and integrity, then your certificate will be questionable worldwide.
So what are the implications now for Nigeria Air, since airline operators like yourselves are not buying in, to this? And the point you made earlier about Ethiopia Air's stake in this project, about 49%. Who has the remaining 51% stake?
Well, what I was trying to say here is that part of our concern is that if the minister has succeeded, thanks to NCA that resisted, that means the world, aviation is a global village, it's a world market. So they would have been questioning the credibility of our LC. So we can't fly into their country and all that. But the NCA has stood their ground. In terms of the Ethiopian airline, they say they have 49%. Our grandfather right in Nigeria is our airspace. If you have to sell it to anybody, you should have $200 billion, because we have 200 and something million population, and then even the Ethiopian airline, Nigerian travelers consider 40 to 50% of their travelers worldwide. So as of today, we have not been told how much they invested. They are 49% of what we do not know. So another thing also we find out from their business plan is that the Ethiopian airline has written in a document signed by the minister as a business plan that they are coming to kill the operators of Air Nigeria. That Nigeria needs only one airline. And they're doing that by
I
starting
for
off.
a fact.
It's in the court. It's there. The documents are there. It's not our document. It's what they presented to Nigeria. It's what they were specific that they will use predatory price in the first 6 months. The predatory price means that if you're charging 50,000 from Lagos to Abuja, they will start with 15,000. And you know why they should do that? Because the government of the Saudi had granted them 15 years tax break. And they had indemnified all the loans they would take anywhere in the world. That means they could wake up and go and take $2 billion loan, and then they would take Nigerian government to court to pay them debt.
Let me take you back a bit quickly, Professor Okonkwo, and it has to do with the stages you painted.
Yes.
Right, 5 stages.
Yes.
And we already got into stage 2. Doesn't this border on safety, air safety?
This is what we're struggling, what we're fighting for. Thank God, NCAA has refused to be cajoled. And for that reason, some of the strong actors who said no have been removed from NCAA. The NCAA DG merely survived because there is a new inclusion in the recently approved NCAA Act that said before you remove the DG, you must get the consent of the Senate. Otherwise, a lot of people have paid the price. But we should be very, they're heroes. And for us in the industry, they're saving us because recently there are 6 operators in Nigeria with IOSA certificate. That is, the world standard has certified that your operations is of international standard. There's no other country in the world that has that number. So we want to maintain the credibility, integrity. And so, airline is about safety. So they have audited everything we have, audited it, and we're top class. And the issue is this, what they do not understand, and what the NCA and us are fighting, that all the processes that lead to this must be documented. And ICAO, which is starting to audit NCA in the next week, is coming to check the papers. And if anything is found, and there is comma, in certification process of NCA, it will affect the entire industry. These are part of the things we are
That's why I asked you about the implications. Now that the Eagle has landed, more or less, I mean, you have Nigeria Air on ground in Nigeria. What next? I mean, where do we go from here? Are you saying
it is dead on arrival? This aircraft you see here is actually on its way to Turkey. By this time tomorrow, if you go to the airport, you will not say it. It's gone. This is the fact.
When you say it's gone,
it came in for this show of shame.
You know, it's akin
That's what
to...
It's hard to believe, but
it's akin to, fraud.
I don't want to. It's a scam. But you have to call it back. It's a scam.
You have a new government coming in.
Yeah.
Is there a conversation that you hope that the new government will look into to make the right what you think is wrong?
Well, we're only hoping that this new government will be business-like and that they will understand that as Nigeria all over are celebrating the coming into stream of Dangote refinery, which Nigerian government could not do for how many decades without oil. This is no time for anybody to say Nigeria is going into national career. It's no more than anywhere in the world.
Nobody does
that. The public-private initiative that I had said in my news release, why are the other partners not talking? As a matter of fact, if you go by the books, the government has only 5%. They're minority partners. We don't hear any partners at all. We don't see them. They are the people who come in to tell, why is it the minister? Why is it so desperate to get this thing? There must be something he wants to justify. Or, on the other hand, he might want to tie the hands of the incoming government to believe that this has come into stream. And besides, the rule is that you must have not less than 3 aircrafts, even for it to have AOC.
And that's just one.
And that's just one. And if you are coming because Nigerian operators are not competent, and after 8 years, all you can achieve in your own startup process is to bring into the country an old aircraft. But we have old aircraft that do not even belong to Nigeria or belong to Nigeria West. So, but we have Nigerian operators collectively with over 100 aircraft, which in their own 5-year plan, they plan to bring about 35. And within these over 100 aircraft, some of them are new. APIS has 30 aircraft signed up. United Nigeria is signing up aircraft this by July in Paris air show. And a lot of people are coming on. What is the whole thing about?
Is there anything that may have advised the aviation minister, Hadi Sirika, to go out instead of seeking partnership with domestic airlines like yours?
I don't think any domestic airline, like any other business, we want to partner with the government of Nigeria. What we want, the domestic airline need, which could be also an agenda for incoming government, is support. The support, or even a Ethiopian airline could have not survived with support of the government. They had billions of US support after COVID. United